Coming up on Campus Currents Weekly, Seattle University is seriously looking at a move to semesters. We'll tell you what that might mean for your schedule. And after deliberation, we have a new pope. We'll get into how Seattle U is reacting. And stick around because we'll give you a look at KXSU's recent Melodies of May concert. You're watching Campus Currents Weekly. Good afternoon, Seattle University. My name is Caleb Stipkovits. Seattle U might be moving to a semester system for the 2027-2028 academic year. Last fall, Provost Shane Martin created an academic calendar workgroup to review SU's quarter system. He believes that the quarter system is preventing students from reaching their full potential, saying in an email that the quick turnaround between terms creates hurdles for advising and registration, and that short winter and spring breaks offer little time for orientation, restoration, and preparation. As a result, the workgroup is exploring a potential change to a semester system, which would be implemented in fall 2027. The potential change has left many on campus with differing opinions. We'll have some more details on what SU is saying in our next print edition. For next steps for the possible semester's change, the workgroup is preparing a report for the provost and president to present at the Board of Trustees. The report will be done by the end of the month. For the first time in history, we have an American Pope. Meet Robert Prevost, or Pope Leo XIV. Born and raised in the Chicago area, Pope Leo was elected on May 9th. He's got global experience working in Peru before being appointed cardinal in 2023 by Pope Francis. SU Chancellor Stephen Sundborg approves of Leo's election, saying he is a humble person and a warm person, and somebody who will reach out in a friendly kind of way. If you're a photography lover, there's an event later this month you won't want to miss. The Lemieux Library is opening this year's Imagining the World photo exhibition this Thursday. The event will be from 5 to 6:30 p.m. and will be located on the library's second floor. This is a free event and is open to all members of the public. The exhibition will feature live music and free food and drinks. You can check out events.seattleu.edu for more details. All right, coming up soon, we'll give you an inside look at KXSU's latest in-studio event. And Seattle U spring sports are wrapping up their seasons. Sports editor Daniel Truog will come on to tell us how some of our teams did. We're back after this. Welcome back to Campus Currents Weekly. KXSU, SU's official radio station, held their last in-studio concert of the year, Melodies of May. We sent the Specs crew to take a look and see what else the event had to offer. Let's take a look.
What's up? It's Nicole, and I'm with the Spectator, here for another episode of Specs, and today we are at KXSU's Spring in Studio Melodies of May. Let's see what's up.
Got some lovely CDs for sale, low prices for all the students. Come and get what you want.
Got some KXSU merch for y'all tonight. Free earplugs.
Coming out to Mom, Melodies of May. Here we have Mel Drop starting us off.
I'm gonna get started by asking what your favorite Italian brain rot is.
I would have to say the most sophisticated one is Berber Patapim.
I gotta go with my man Sahur.
I'm a big fan of Chimpanzini Bananini.
And I learned from the best, Goodman over here, so whatever his favorite is mine as well.
That's fire. I really love Chimpanzini Bonanini.
You know, like the four of us, right? We're just normal people like everybody else. We live our lives throughout the week. We don't see each other that often. We get sad. It's like during the week, we get really sad. And we're working hard, and we get tired. But then on the weekends, we get a chance to come together and we play music. And it makes us feel happy. So if you too get sad during the week and you want to come feel happy, you should come to our EP release show on May 24th, where we will play music for you and you can feel our joy.
Shout out Mel Drop. Do you mind if I pet your dog? Hi! What's their name?
This is Max.
Max, are you excited for the live music tonight? What club are you with?
Fashion Club SU. We are selling our zines and our flyers 2024 and 2025.
Could you tell me a little bit about the zine?
It's basically an opportunity for photographers, stylists, and designers to work on a zine project. Very collaborative, super fun.
Hello there. What organization are you guys with?
We are Remixed. We're the Multiracial Student Association at Seattle U.
Are you guys promoting anything in particular tonight or just your club?
Yeah, we're selling some stickers. We do also have an event tomorrow if anyone wants to come. We're going to have a little picnic, just play some games. It'll be really cute, really fun. So, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Specs team. Joining me now is our sports and opinion editor, Daniel Truog. How are you, Daniel?
You know, Caleb, I'm doing great. Right now, I want to talk about some of the spring sports here at Seattle U. Our school is preparing for a great transition from the Western Athletic Conference, the WAC, which has been our home for so many years, back to the West Coast Conference, which used to be our home and will once again be the place to watch Red Hawk sports. But there's still sports going on in the WAC until July 1st, and that's what I want to talk to you about today.
For sure. Well, let's go through some of the sports that are wrapping up right now. Can you tell me a little bit about our baseball and softball teams?
I would love to. Baseball last week they played up here in Bellevue at against Washington State University. They were able to win that game.
Nice.
And then they had a 3-game series against Cal Baptist. And what's interesting about that, they lost the first 2 games, were able to pull out a win in the third. The second game they played in Everett at a field called Funko Field.
Really?
Which is kind of interesting. I didn't know they had a baseball field with that name.
That's interesting, yeah. Like Funko Pop. I know we have the...
Spelled like Funko Pop.
Interesting. I'm sure there's a correlation. I know that I've passed by their buildings heading north on I-5 before, so
yes,
maybe there is a correlation there. Well, how's softball doing?
Softball, they just got eliminated from the Western Athletic Tournament, unfortunately, just for the last time. And it's too bad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple hard-fought games. They came up against Grand Canyon University. Caleb, Grand Canyon University, when they entered the tournament, they were on a 23-game win streak.
Seriously?
In softball, okay?
23 games.
They're very dominant, and it's sad we won't be with them next year in the West Coast Conference, although I think that's subject to change. But the rivalry will die between us and the Lopes, which is too bad. But I think the softball team had a really great season. They got some new players in. They built their roster back up. They've got some talent that's going to be sticking around till next year, next conference. Still great things to look forward to. And then last, I just want to touch on golf.
Okay.
Now, women's golf. I believe the tournament they were at was called the National Golf Invitational. Very creative. Okay. And Seattle U placed 8 overall out of 10 teams, and their sort of star performance came from Rebecca Jumagalova, who's from Kazakhstan, and she placed 3rd in the tournament. So that's pretty exciting for Seattle U. We did a great timeout session piece on her last year, if you want to go check that out on the Spectator website. And and then I think as we are filming this, men's golf is... Are they at the Western Athletic Conference tournament right now?
Nope, they won the Western Athletic Conference tournament.
That's right.
Regionals.
NCAA
up
regionals.
North, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's thrilling. I mean, you know, Kevin Lee, he's our men's golf GOAT at the moment, I think you could say. He's been crushing it left and right. And there's other talented players on that team as well. They're at regionals right now. Fingers are crossed for an exciting outcome that we'll probably cover in the Spectator.
For sure. Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure by the time this is up, we might have some more updates. So maybe we'll provide a couple updates on the screen. But yeah.
Is that great or what?
It's great. Exactly. It's the power of editing. So
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Daniel. Thanks for coming in. And
thank you for having me, Caleb.
Of course. It was
really
a pleasure.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up this week's edition of Campus Currents Weekly. So make sure to visit our website for more stories and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Next week, we have Tristan Scott and Milan Damjanits on Campus Currents, which is our second main newscast of the quarter. And remember, stay current, Red Hawks.